Hello there, welcome back to England, or I should probably just start saying Great Britain. It's really what we are. Anyways, last time we fought a war against Burgundy, Castile, Aragon, and also Portugal, who now had two provinces in the Middle Sea here. So hopefully I can actually get rid of them now, once and for all. It's doubtful though. We'll have to wait until we can actually declare war to figure that one out. It doesn't really matter though, we will most likely go ahead and attack Brittany pretty damn soon, and the reason for that is of course that I kind of want them gone. That's basically it. I kind of want the vassalized gone, so I have complete control of this area, and that's really it. On in other news, we have started some peaceful relations with, among others, Hainaut and potentially Norway will be vassalized as soon as they're out of the war. We will do that. And the plan, of course, is to more or less use them to take back the land that Sweden currently has taken. So we'll see how that goes. It should be fairly easy, but it might not be. What I'm kind of hoping here, Norway has a tendency to go as the Swedes have, Protestant. So hopefully here the war will end before that point, but no promises. We'll simply have to wait and see how it goes. During this episode, we'll probably keep on colonizing. I haven't actually shown the colonization or how it's been going for quite a while. We have completely colonized these two and these two provinces down here. I will need this one and another core to get the East Indies up and running. I will probably also then start attacking the neighbors here just to grow them a little bit so they can actually start colonizing on their own at a quicker pace. But that's really it. We are going to colonize this one right here. We're going to colonize this one right here. Then we need one more. I am very tempted to just colonize Greenland and just get it out of the way, but figure that out. I also horribly messed up and got my own fleet killed due to the fact I forgot it at sea, and well, we all know how those stories end. Not really, not good at all. But we are doing fairly well for ourselves now. We'll probably aim at getting Granada done next time we go to war. Same with both Hainaut and Flanders. And we'll probably try and actually annex all three of them. Norway, I don't really need to annex Norway or worry about them, because they have a ton of provinces I can hand back. So, that's all I say no. Annexing 3 or 4 vassals will have next to no effect, so that's great. But for now, I think the only thing that we'll be waiting for is more or less a truce with Brittany here to run out. And once it has, we'll be plotting war. We'll see how it goes. We're going to do an upgrade to diplomacy tech here to level 9. With that, we get carracks and caravel, which are 2 new types of ships: new heavy ship, new light ship, or frigates, which is great. And colonial range is increased by 50. That doesn't really, I don't really need that. Naval morale by 0.20 is good to have. Naval maintenance by 20% is well, it's not. It's actually fairly useless. But other than that, things are going fairly well here. We'll continue with shipbuilding, try and get my transport fleet back up to, well, better numbers. And I actually have started the building of everything I need here to get it up to the level where I want it. The only issue, of course, now is potential rebels, but luckily enough, France will now most likely deal with any rebels that I have until the point of annexation, which of course is rather wonderful. Let's just say that. So I think all that we really will do now is just wait for the truces here to run out, and then we'll actually declare war on everyone. The only exception to this, of course, is Brittany, whom I'm now fabricating a claim on. There we go. And, well, what's funnier than more war? Norway is still messing around with their wars, apparently. They'll still accept vassalization though, so that's great. They have actually gotten one back here. I am as you could probably hear, I was kind of worried there for a second. And since I'm not actually planning on taking any provinces myself, we're just going to research improved drainage here, which will cost me some admin points. Production efficiency increased by 10%. I can now build plantations. And next time we get a new idea group, I'll probably just go for diplomatic ideas here, since I presume what I'll actually do here is mostly just peacefully argue my way through Europe by peaceful vassalization, forcing the release of minor nations. I might actually just go for breaking the whole Roman Empire in its entirety here. I'm kind of uncertain if I want to create the Roman Empire, or if I want to break it. With big actors here like Austria and Bohemia, breaking it might actually be for the best. I have to consider that. If I can get a union with either of them, that would be great, but as things are looking now, that won't actually be a possibility at all. For now, however, we will, as I said, declare war on... yeah, I will declare war on them. I can't peacefully vassalize them, since they are reformed, I believe. So, doesn't really matter. As you can see here. No, I can actually... I'm a little bit unsure on the facts here, I should probably check that up, but... I don't think you can actually vassalize a heresy. You might. Can you? I believe you couldn't before, at least, so... I'll check it up until next time and we'll figure it out. But, yeah, I will allow the French to fight this war for me. They should be able to do that with relatively ease, I would presume. And I'll also force Tuscany here to release Provence. And I'll peacefully vassalize Provence and hopefully then take, I believe, this province here. Yeah, it's part of Provence, and that's really it. So yeah, we will most likely, no, I don't know what we'll do. We might actually go ahead and just try and peacefully vassalize Barrois. I'll have to see. I will probably pull it off too. So if I actually had managed to get rid of the Holy Roman Empire here, then I can most likely peacefully vassalize my way through through Europe, which of course would be wonderful. But once again, it depends. For now, however, we'll allow France to fight this war for us, and I'm pretty damn confident they'll do a good job. We'll see how they end up here. I might actually send some, yeah, I'll send some ships here with some men down to fight the Breton Patriots, because they are kind of many. They could potentially be an issue. So I'll deal with them myself, but other than that, I'll probably leave it in the hands of the French. We'll see. Well, bad news here. My king died, and George I Dudley has taken the throne. It's a 4-5-3, so it's not bad. The heir, however, is. Let's give it. He's not terrible, but he's not good either. He's just 1 point better than your average. What's that called? Average Republic guy. So that's kind of bad. But on the plus note here, we will be vassalizing Norway. Pretty much now. Do we not have an alliance? We have an alliance. What am I missing here? There's still war. Why is there still war? Also, Holsteinian Danish trade war. Well, that's a load of bull. I can almost peacefully vassalize Denmark, so that's kind of interesting too. I honestly don't know what to do right now. We will most likely just have to wait for that war to end. It has actually been going on for quite a while, so I thought they were done, but my bad. At least now things are going well on the front with Tuscany here. Pretty sure the French will deal with this without too many problems. I opted for sieging this myself with mercenaries, so that's going well. And hopefully here we can declare war on Castile, Aragon, and Portugal as soon as well, they actually dealt with the rebels here now. They're probably a noble republic, yeah. We'll probably deal with we'll declare war on them as soon as this this core here is done. That should be all right. We'll see how it ends. Interesting news here. I didn't actually realize, but among others, Zapotec has westernized, and also I believe some of the ones up here. I believe this one, yeah. As you can see, there's actually some westernized countries here, which of course is bad because they will be colonizing on their own and potentially sneaking, stealing, taking everything that I want, which is not good. It's actually pretty damn horrible. Anyways, what we are going to do here is continue with the, I guess I should say the effort of creating a, well, nation here. What I am going to do, however, while I have the opportunity, is fabricate a claim on Manhattan, because I don't really want my my units here to be, well, spread too far, too wide, and hopefully here this can help. So let's see how. Yeah, it actually goes all the way up to Ognarki, so I can send my colonist here, and then we'll send the fleet after him in well, is there actually 1,000? There's 1,000 Tuscan men in Great Britain. Wow, that's a bold move. Or, no, what's it called? What does that say? That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them. I would honestly doubt that, but hey, then feel free to try. Luckily enough now, the French are actually marching into both Ferrara and Tuscany proper, so that's good. I'll be dealing with these rebels myself and losing a ton of manpower in the process, which is always bad, but it's I can deal with it, I think. I won't run on hide and cry, at least. I think I'll have to send an army over to support Conqueror later. Right now we have other things for right now we have an other use for it. Other than that, not really too much to do here. We'll just have to wait, and hopefully we can pull something off down the line. Still, the war should be done pretty soon, so I can declare war on Castile and go after Portugal again. We'll see. There we go. The Norwegians have accepted our vassalization offer, which is pretty much great. It means that I can now plan troops in Norway, and we can then plot for war against Sweden here. The only problem is I have no good way of actually making sure that I get to war. The only thing would be to declare war on Friesland, but that will bring in both Austria too, of course, which would be horrible no matter how you look at it. So what I think we actually will probably end up having to do here is send some assault, see if we can get a casus belli that way. Once again, that's a long shot. That's horribly most likely inefficient, but I don't have a better idea. Of course, there's always the possibility that we'll just declare without a casus belli. That's also definitely most likely, potentially, probably what we'll do. We'll simply have to wait and see. The truce, however, is up with everyone else, and Castile is currently at war with Aragon, which puts me in a kind of a hilarious position here, because I can now declare war, and everyone will be happy about it. Well, Aragon will be happy about it, since they will be out, and I'll be trashing Castile. They can get their vengeance, things like that. And Castile here will bring in potentially Naples, which means I can potentially release Sicily, potentially vassalize Sicily. There's a lot of good options here, but I can only have one more vassal, and I think that'll actually be Provence here. The reason why we're still war here is because I can have one more. That will be Brittany then, but I can annex Granada. Yeah, I can annex Granada. I'll solve it. It's not actually a big problem. We will take the flag tech 10 first, however. Trade range increased by 20. I can now build a fleet and a transport, and we also get an increase in trade efficiency by 10%. Don't want to take the idea. I'm kind of tempted to. The next type of military is quite expensive, so we'll take defensive mentality here, which gives me a pretty good boost to defense. A pretty damn sweet boost to defense. In other news, we are getting closer to annexing the French here. Just 9 years remaining. And once we do that, we'll become a powerhouse and most likely be rivaled by Austria. If we can't keep our relations up, we'll have to see how that goes. But once again, I want to fight Tuscany here to release Provence and then peacefully vassalize and potentially annex them. See how that goes. Other than that, we will, as I said, I think we are actually ready here to just declare war. Send a fleet down, start sieging the Portuguese islands here in an effort to stop them. I have no idea if they actually have any more land than this. That's half the problem. And as you can see, they're actually with Castile too. How would this work then? Can I declare them both on their own? If I declare them Castile, yeah, I'll get Naples, Burgundy, Aragon. No, I know. I get Aragon, Portugal 1, and I'll get Castile on the other side. That could actually work. But let's see, if I were to declare on Castile, what happens then? Then I get neither of them into it, which is kind of bad. If I were to declare on Burgundy, will they join then? Austria will join at least, which would be good. Huh. I'm a little bit confused at what I want to do. I think what we're actually going to do is just wait. Wait to finish the war with the Tuscany here, and then we'll decide on what we'll do afterwards. It seems to be the best option right now, and that's probably what I will do here. As you can see, established trade in the Americas was done without any effort from my side. It's just colonization. It's just good business, so to speak. But I got that one, which is great. What will our next mission be? Colonize the Caribbean, perhaps? No. Solidify papal relation. Create a proper fleet. I guess I'll befriend the Pope. No, I can't vassalize him. Of course. But yeah, we'll befriend the Pope. And why am I pre-relations with Granada? Well, I guess it was low and I had a diplomat to that wasn't actually doing anything. Yeah, I'm actually starting to use them. Surprised me too. But let's see. First and foremost, I want them to release this one. We are getting closer, but we're still far away, 75%. So we need to do a little bit more sieging, and hopefully here we can do it quick. So I'll try to speed this up and hopefully we can be done soon. Well, we've had an hunting accident. His body has been draped by whom you do not know, in a white cloth, now stained by red by the hospital. So, my heir here died in a hunting accident, and I'm kind of surprised that they choose this guy. Granted, I'll probably get the a guy that I'll have nightmares about for a week now, but the question is, do I want to try and sacrifice a little bit of prestige here? I think I can afford that. Of course, unless my guy dies right away here. Of course, that would be horrible because the Union will actually break. That is the hilarity of the situation. If my king dies now, my Union with France will break and we'll have one hell of a war. But luckily enough, by releasing the nation here, I can avoid that, which of course is always wonderful. Let's march home. Let's march home, boys, and we'll just offer an alliance. We'll just offer a royal marriage, and then we have boom, vassalized. So that's actually fairly. It's really, really good. It's really helpful. And I don't really know why I started calling the Armor, considering that I will have Brittany as a vassal right about now. So that one is a mystery. I'm kind of tempted to annex and then release, but I don't think they'll change their religion from that. So no real reason to do this, however. And boom, we will now get 2 vassals. I will be a little bit overdrawn on my diplomacy account, but that should be solvable, really. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. And once again, we will keep that guy, apparently. Yeah, we'll keep that guy. And I will just secure these guys as my well, trusted vassals, I guess I should say. We will decline and just I don't want to lose any more of my legitimacy. Low legitimacy is and will forever haunt me in my dreams here, with the amount of rebels and amount of crap that's thrown your way thanks to it. So I'll try and avoid that. Of course, sometimes I'll do it just for, in this case, relations' sake. I could use the money instead, which probably would have been a better idea. And we'll also take the Anti-Piracy Act, better relations over time. Always a bonus. Send someone to Navarra, and we'll send one of our armies to just be a peacekeeping force. I have already married you, so that's not a problem. But we will influence them and offer vassalization here. And once we've done that, do I take a stability hit or do I? Yeah, we'll take a stability hit. 33 prestige, it could be a problem. Of course, if I actually had already annexed France, it wouldn't actually be anything I would worry about. But right now, thinking that such a stability hit could potentially be deadly. But good news here. Burgundy is out of collision. It's just Castile, Aragon, and Portugal. And we'll most likely go ahead here and deal with them right now. I am very tempted to go ahead and declare war on Aragon. I'll probably will. And I'll probably also declare war on Castile. Both of them at once. To take the Granadan lands and also Murcia. And I'll try and take Alicante from Aragon. We'll see how that goes. But for the time being, we have run out of time. I have been babbling far over what I should. So my apologies there. I hope you've enjoyed it though. And feel free to comment comments, praise, criticism, anything you feel like. And hopefully, I'll see you around next time. Bye.